This is custom formatting, mostly ignored. But in this video, I'm going to show you 5 absolutely amazing custom formattings that are going to blow your mind. So let's start. Here I have this data where I have date and then I have stock value, and this is the daily trend of stock values where I have green color for positive and red color and a downward arrow for the negative growth. And if I want to apply the same formatting to this trend, which is the same values, I'm going to use this custom formatting from here, and I'm going to select this column and then press the keyboard shortcut Control+1, then go to custom, paste this formatting here and click OK. And now I have the exact same formatting here. But the real magic is not actually using this custom formatting, but understanding how this custom formatting works. Let me show you in just a few seconds. With custom formatting, you can apply formatting for a positive number, for a negative number, and then for a 0, and as well as for text. And here in this formatting, if I split this formatting in 3 parts, let me just say this is the positive one, because here I have this semicolon, and then this is for the negative one, and this is for the 0, because I don't have text values, so I have skipped the formatting for the text values. Now, in this part of this formatting where I have formatting for the positive numbers, what I'm saying here, I want to have green color, and then this is the formatting for the percentage values. Single number and a single decimal, and then the percentage sign. But along with that, I also want arrow, upward arrow for the positive number, and this backslash is basically nothing, just to tell formatting that this particular arrow has nothing to do with the formatting, it's just there as an icon. And the same thing goes with the negative one. I'm saying red color, and this is the formatting for the percentage with 1 decimal, and again the downward arrow and this escape character for saying this has nothing to do with the formatting. And then for the 0, I'm saying white, and instead of showing me the number 0, give me a single hyphen. And if I just say 0 here, because I don't have value here, the trend starts from here. If I just enter 0 here, you can see I will get this hyphen. And here I want to show my numbers like this, not like this. So what I'll do, I'll simply say Control+1 again, open format cells, go to custom, and here, just to make you understand, I'm gonna type a format for 1 million. So I'll start with 0, then comma 000, and then comma 000. This is the exact format for 1 million. But now what I'll do, I will remove these 3 zeros for thousands. It will round my revenue by thousands. And then if I remove these 3 zeros, I'm only left with one single digit of 1 million. So for 1 million, it will show me just 1. But what I need here, I need to have 2 decimals. So I'll say 0.00. And now if I click OK, it shows me 1.50 for 1.5 million. But let me just go back, Control+1. And here, along with that, I'm going to say MIL within double quotation marks. And here, I need to type a $sign, a space, click OK, and here I have my format. And you can see here, the actual values are intact. If I try to add a sum here, it will show me this sum 5.48 millions. This one is my personal favorite. If you look at here, if I change the width of this column, these dots are dynamically changing with the column. Now to apply this to these values, what I'm going to do, I'm going to again press Control+1, open my format cell, go to custom, and here I'm going to add a small custom formatting. So I'll start with @ and then I'm going to say an asterisk, and simply I will enter a dot. Click OK, and here now my cell is padded with dots. Even if I just change the width, it will move with that. And if I want to change something, if I don't want dots, if I want a line, I'll enter this simple underscore, click OK, and now my cells are padded with these lines. Here, if I try to calculate difference of times, if I enter equals and say this is my end time and this is my start time and hit enter, I get 9 hours because the date, the end date and time, and the start date and time are the same day. But if I drag this formula down where I have 3rd of August and then I have 1st of August, if I say Control D, now it shows me 19 hours and 53 minutes, which are not actually correct. The correct answer is 43 hours and 53 minutes. But how would I show the exact difference? The tweak is very simple. Control 1, go to custom, and here you have this format already. And if you don't have this format, you can simply use this format. And the small tweak is you just need to enclose this H with square brackets and say OK. And now you have the correct difference of hours and minutes between two time values. If you want to hide some values from a cell, how would you do that? Now with custom formatting, it is very, very simple. You just need to select those cells, press Ctrl 1 and go to customs. And here I will simply add 3 simple semicolons and click OK. And those values are now hidden from the cells. Now you need to tell me how this particular, the 5th format that I have just used, how this works. And I'll see you in the comment section. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and make sure to check out this video on 10 absolutely amazing Excel tricks. And I'll see you next week.